小伙伴们，大家好，欢迎来水之哥的《天国拯救2的游戏攻略》。本合集会包含全收集、全探索、前任务都是和之前一样。那么2代是1代的规模大概好几倍在内容上还有在战斗上虽然做了一些简化，但是犯罪行为大大提升了。并且呢，本作是包含2张地图，然后第2张地图甚至是第1章的好几倍。所以呢，在内容上呢，就是扩充了好多。在攻略制作难度上会比较大，那也就是水之歌攻略会更新的比较慢。那么玩过1代可以直接玩2这个肯定是没问题的。没玩过1代也可以直接玩2，因为2代就是剧情承接，我们在内容还有战斗上都有新手教程，都是从零开始所以不用担心。可能你没玩过1就会造成你见到这个人物不认识他不知道他的故事背景就是这个问题。你可以考虑去玩一下1代，也可以考虑去云一下1代的剧情。那水之哥也介绍一下这个天国拯救的背景故事。在天国拯救2中呢，我们会扮演波西米亚铁匠之子亨利。故事背景是设定在1403年西吉斯蒙德的雇佣军袭击了亨利的村庄斯卡利茨，他的村民还有父母呢都惨遭杀害。这个突然的变故呢，让亨利的生活呢也支离破碎。为了复仇，亨利决心不再逃避，并且发誓也要找回父亲被盗走的剑。在效力于拉德季科贝拉爵士的过程中呢，亨利逐步在这位领导抵抗西吉斯蒙德的贵族麾下崭露头角，成为了一名得力的追随者。他协助拉德季追踪并渗透敌方势力，将恶徒、强盗和造假者都绳之以法。在此期间，亨利结识了各路人物有贵族还有平民，其中就包括勇敢的模仿组织里曾经救过亨利一命的特蕾莎玩过1代的应该都知道特蕾莎。还有年纪气盛又稍显鲁莽的汉斯卡彭爵士其实汉斯卡彭爵士给我一种有点小孩子的感觉就是反正我不太喜欢他然后还有思想开明却放纵不羁的神父戈德温这个都是1代的一些重要的人物我们2代也会和汉斯卡彭一起亨利试图协助纳德季及其他地方贵族呢解救被其兄西吉斯蒙德囚禁的瓦茨拉夫国王。在波西米亚这片饱受兄弟阋墙与政治动荡摧残的土地上，他们的敌人是西吉斯蒙德的盟友，包括主导了斯卡利茨袭击的将军马克瓦尔·冯·奥利斯，阴险狡诈的间谍伊斯特万·托特爵士，还有和他的学徒艾利克。在抵抗军与西吉斯蒙德势力经历多次激战后，汉斯卡彭爵士在亨利的护卫下被派往特罗斯基城堡，以争取更多贵族的支持，共同对抗那个急于王位的篡位者。这就是大概的背景故事，也就是我们现在就在这个之后这个故事之后。好，水之哥这边直接新建一个存档开始。游戏没有难度选项，我们先来看 CG。
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Look out!
going? Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze. Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Position!
Take cover! Now! Form up!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
那现在我们扮演的就是那个古德温啊，也有的时候说翻译成哥德温，这里是古德温啊，都是一样的。然后我们右键用这个弩右键对准一个敌人，这样射一下就可以了。然后按住右键让他装箭啊。现在不管怎么样都是一键一个啊，到后面就不会是这样的啊，因为这个是新手教程。看谁不爽也就我们给他射了。
You're not up to it. Get ready! They're coming inside! Bunway, move downstairs. We can handle it here.
好，我们下去，跟着任务指示走。
Sideway! Get over here with that cross! What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them! Don't let them have the way through!
对着缝隙里面射啊。
Let's hope this slows them down. Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them!
啊，这里没有敌人了。
Die! Draw your sword and follow me! Run, fuckers!
好，我们把剑拔出来，和他上城墙。这是自己人啊，他们是红色的，注意。
Don't let them climb up!
我可以把他砍了啊！格挡，格挡，左，右，左，啊！前面我们，我们这里把梯子翻下去就可以了啊。前面我们没什么招式，只有左右左右左右啊，就这样打就好了。
fuck it is. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, Vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the tower!
Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we don't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
好，这边有3个选项啊，这是游玩风格。你选择一个游玩风格之后呢，会获得一点点起始的经验值啊。比如说你选战士，就是比如说力量还有什么比较高；那你选顾问呢，就是口才啊，还有学识方面的比较高。选侦察兵呢，那就是潜行还有其他的高一点点啊。但是你选什么都可以，这些技能这些东西熟练度都是后期都可以练的啊，都可以刷都可以练的，所以不用担心，想选什么就选什么。我就选士兵了啊，先加点力量嘛。然后用键鼠操作的小伙伴呢，用 WASD 那个就 W 和 S 来选择这个选项啊，用手柄呢就更方便了啊。
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
然后游戏有这个劝说啊，这个一代也是一样的啊。劝说这个有6个啊，一个是说服、魅力、挺身、 强迫、支配、恐吓啊，总共这6个，会根据你的能力呢，然后进行劝说。当然了，还有这个声望啊，你就算能力越高，你声望低了也有可能会有问题啊。所以呢，这个也是看脸的东西啊，你有可能很低也成功了啊，这个就是一个劝说的一个选项。大家可以看这个黄字的提示啊 ，IESC 关闭，然后我们来选择啊。刚刚我选择是战士，然后现在这个是，反正不管选什么，你都能提升一点点口才啊，只是成功与失败的问题。我刚刚选择我是战士嘛，是他的护卫，那我再选这个士兵，应该是能说得通的。
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place. As a sign of goodwill, and then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help.
那如果成功了，我们可以获得声望啊。
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
现在我们可以自由行动啊。接下来会有几个教程，我们先来看任务。现在是逍遥骑士向汉斯少主询问行程计划，我们可以找队友都对个话。然后这是我们的狗狗呆呆，后面要跟他一起合作战斗的啊。然后我们按住 X 不动就可以呼唤他啊，把他叫过来。然后呆呆是饿了啊，他是想要点吃的啊。这个是可选任务，可做不可，也可以不做啊。我们找奥斯对话一下。你能给我狗拿点吃的吗？
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece. I've got one last sausage and I'll be... Look, Henry, I'm fond...
这里呢也是一样的啊，你可以根据你的口才来随便选啊。那么根据情况来选也可以啊。然后这边选择，因为是自己人，所以不会掉声望，所以不用担心，选失败了也没事。
Come on, Oaks. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort. Those sausages of yours.
For Christ's sake, stop giving. I'll have you, but neither you nor.
Wouldn't you swap it for?
I'm tank it as my ring. If you can get it back.
Well.
哦，还是掉了啊。不过掉声望这个是不可避免的，因为你的选项啊，还有这都是有几率的啊，有可能也有人成功啊，这个是没有办法的。声望我们可以慢慢刷，声望只要别太离谱就好。啊，我们来找他对下话。
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rateye?
No, I never was. That's why Oates put in a... Besides, and I'm in charge.
I'm a bit anxious.
A wee bit. But we've got good intent and sensible too. And no doubt Lord clever folks can all...
That's right. I can't imagine. No. And you take good care.
Don't make fun of... Whenever they need it. The only thing that bothers... I hope none of the...
Do you know why we're going?
For some big bullet.
Yeah, of course.
Not really, but I reckon I'll bear in mind the times we're living in. We need to know who's going to stand on it and the royal chamber.
Do you know these?
A little.
So you've been in Trotsky?
Not Trotsky itself.
Ah.
No doubt. But all... And besides, as the cook...
To tell the truth, do you think our big mission...
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trotsky, so...
You're a bit sure of yourself.
Well, this ain't my first time delivering.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sig.
Peace? I don't know. But I hope there's some... The main thing is that it don't get no...
Come on.
然后我们的任务多了一个从谭卡德手中赢回奥斯的戒指。我们来这个一代经典的一个小游戏。我们可以先问问他别的。
Have you ever been in these parts?
No, but I know that me and Conrad will go there if Sir Hart. I must remember.
Where did you get the...
From that cave, it was just last. So I says to my...
How do you think...
How? No ways. Whenever some...
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad, but then ask Oates.
Maybe in the end...
Aye, we'll see.
啊，他说从洞里面找来的，我们可以到洞里面看一眼。这边有个箱子，开起来有一个这个头子，然后看物品信息呢是 Q， 可以看一下。那它是专门揉一点的。好，我们来玩这个小游戏，正好跟大家来讲解一下这个小游戏。
Oh, and how come you always win then?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure.
I heard you want a rip.
Fortune favors.
啊，这个就是这个投资小游戏啊。我们只要有能拿到分数、能拿分数的这个投子呢，保留下来，我们就可以继续揉啊。如果能这6枚投子全部揉到有分数的，我们可以继续揉啊，直到揉到没有分数的。揉到没有分数，不能再进行下一步了，那这个可能你的分数就没了啊。这个待会玩一遍你就知道了。然后这个是积分规则。这个和一代稍微有一点区别啊，稍微有一点点好像我感觉。啊，我这个也可以用一个这个为什么呢？这个是每次都会揉到1，所以呢用这个呢肯定有用啊。确认1500分我们就能赢。好，这时候我们已经自动就是开始揉了啊。然后这一个，哎，它不是经常揉出1嘛？这个没有1，那我们就先拿一个5吧。大家可以再看按 T 再看这个啊，这个后面是徽章，我们后面拿到了再用啊，就相当于在玩骰子的一种技能的东西啊。然后这个1和5呢都会有一个100分，一个50分，所以呢我们就先拿一个5，然后我们按 F 键计分，再揉啊。那个就不能揉了啊，计分的就不能揉了。然后我们揉这几个。啊，现在我们是2个1，1个2个3，我们拿一个1再揉。 先150分啊，这个完全看运气啊，也有可能我这把没了。哎呦，刚刚他不来啊，刚刚他来的话会这样子啊，刚刚他来的话就3个1，3个1就1000分，这回只有200分，再揉还有2个骰子，试一把，不怕啊，350分没了就没了，还真没了啊！像这种情况，我们直接分就无了啊，没有分拿了就直接无了啊，他直接1500分，我们输了啊，他是运气太好了。好，我们再赌一把，没事啊，可以再继续。他这个是运气太好了啊。
hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
啊，这一会儿，哎，怎么又是这种啊？这种我们拿不了啊。不行啊。
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
再赌一把，这2个我不信了，太黑了，太黑了，太黑了，还是求稳吧，下一波求稳啊！他400分了，他不揉了啊！下一波我们也这样求稳吧。1、2、3、4、5，1、2、3、4、5，我看一下啊，1、2、3、4、5是不是有？1、2、3、4、5是500分啊，没有3，没有3，那我们先拿个1，先拿个1吧。求一波稳吧，下一波。稳一波，稳一波，然后我们待会再来。小心分没了，祝你分没了。哎。到850了啊！看我的运气了啊，来一波把它搞定，好吧？这是2、3、4、5、6，2、3、4、5、6，2、3、4、5、6，750分，可以了，我们就不继续了。我们没了。再来一把。
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
运气太差了。哎，这波可以啊。好，我们不拿了。
My God! Oh, come on!
啊，他作废了啊！摊的后果跟我上把一样。好，我们赢了啊，没了。直接计分并跳过就行了。
Damn your eyes! 啊！
我们拿到这个戒指啊，这个是界面的教程啊，我们先不管，这个到时候再跟大家说。啊，拿这个奥斯的戒指，魅力加13。好，我们给呆呆拿点吃的，找他换一个香肠。
It seems Tankard can't. I won that ring off him.
You beat the Will you give it to me?
What will you give me?
Well,
all right.
Yeah.
好，我们找呆呆，按左 Alt 键，然后给它进食，选香肠，丢给他。这个我们任务就完成了。
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
好的，接着我们把头盔还有练习用剑都带上啊，这个带上，再带上这个啊，全部装备上。在装备上之前呢，我干一件事啊，先等一会儿，先把这个练剑给练完啊，练完我们再干一件事。
So,
ready?
这边就是新手教程了啊，就是新手教程了啊。然后我们按1拔剑。
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead.
好，我们先攻击啊，按鼠标左键就可以攻击了啊。攻击分为左、右、上、下面那一个箭头是戳啊，是戳。比如说你鼠标位置，大家看啊，它就可以换位置。鼠标你移动，它就可以换位置啊。下面这个是戳啊，然后连招就一直打啊。先打完这个啊，你一直按就行了，这个发动连击就可以完成。当然了，我们是有技能的啊，有技能，比如说现在我们的技能就是左右左右左右啊。现在学习格挡。
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
我们先格挡住就好了啊，按右键按着不动。
Good. Good. That's the way. Nice. Good.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back.
接着是学习完美格挡。
Perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
当敌人对你攻击的时候，会有一个绿色盾牌。绿色盾牌出来的瞬间，然后出来的时候，你按右键就可以那个完美格挡啊。格挡之后有个蓝色的键，说明是可以格挡反击。
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it.
完美格挡之后，立即按左键就可以直接格挡反击。
Get ready. Strike back after the block. That's not the way. You've already showed me how.
这就是格挡反击啊。
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then.
啊，有的不能完美格挡啊，所以呢，我们需要啊，把他那个手举的另一侧 打这里啊。
Too slow. Nice. All right, all right. I get it.
也就是敌人有的时候也会完美格挡你，所以一定要打他另一边。
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
再加点。
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
好，格挡，格挡。
Your first hit.
好，那个是右左右，打了个右左右，最后戳一下就说明技能成功了啊。格挡，左右左，没有成功啊，没打好，因为我鼠标晃了一下，刚刚。格挡，左右左，还没成功，给他格挡住了。打敌人的时候，你需要把他的耐力打完才能掉血。 如果他的耐力没有打完，是不掉血的。我们的血量是下面的红色条，耐力是下面的黄色条。那红色条边上的紫色是敌人的生命值。先回点体力啊。这个因为是练习，所以它不会掉血的。 左右左，给他格挡住了啊！右左，格挡住了啊！因为现在上来没什么技能。 你只有这些来打啊，只有左右左右左右，然后趁机能打他啊。到后面是能学一些技能的。好，这个技能使出来了。没体力了，先别打，回一下体力。 然后打到一定程度就可以完成了。
Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
啊，接着水这个干电视啊，因为后面剧情的原因，你的东西都会就没了。那我看看，测试一下，我把我的东西，我把我的这个，还有这个钱，这苹果，我全放起来，看看到时候还会有没有啊？其实这边还有一些面包，还有手套啊，其实这些都不需要了啊，你自己想捡就捡。看屏幕的，刚刚屏幕的右侧那个麻袋上是放的面包什么的。接下来的对话会对你一些选择会增加一些技能的熟练度，这个不用担心，你按照自己的想法去选就可以了。后面我们也可以继续提升这个熟练度。
You are unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day,
We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
啊，这里你选择的话，就是你待会我们游戏到教程全部结束，能探索开放世界的时候呢，你这个就会增加。比如说我选力量，力量就会增加，但是其他没选的不用担心，到时候我们再慢慢练就可以了啊。我就先选力量了啊。
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says,
"Where's the shit, oh my pretty?"
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like...
这里翻译成特丽莎了啊。
Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame. You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
啊，这里我选一下潜行，因为这游戏啊，潜行还有偷东西啊，这是老传统了。
In the camp with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
这里我前面肯定用剑比较多，所以把剑熟练度提升一下。
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
好的，小伙伴们，我们本期视频就到这里了。视频做个分段，下期视频再见啊！后面还有一些教程啊，就是潜行的教程，还有炼金的教程等等啊。拜拜。